WNYWaterCooler.com.
Disgusting. I mean, both inside and out. It was a total disaster. So I loved it. I gloat over it. I think it's wonderful because I like to see bad people fail.
WNYWaterCooler.com.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? Playoffs?
Fucking thing sucks!
In 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back, WNYWaterCooler.com. This is a podcast, obviously. Steve, the host, so we got Coast up first.
Oh, I'm up first this week. Huge.
Yeah, well, biggest road win in 25 years? Or luckiest?
As far as, you know, how big of an underdog we were, and the national media and local media, pretty much everyone except maybe us, thinking they had no chance. Yeah, I mean, no one gave them a chance, and we knew last week that it was going to be a close game, and I don't know. We're just dialed in.
The defense is definitely dialed in, and we seem to be getting some bounces, some things going our way, which is shocking. I don't even know how to react to that.
Yeah, I mean, the bounces that we got, obviously the big one was the Matt Ryan play, but if that's a fumble, I mean, is that really a lucky bounce? I mean, I guess it's lucky that they called it a fumble on the field. That was surprising, but apparently, according to the rules, it was a fumble. So a good play by Hughes. He got pressure, and you know, we didn't give up on the play. I mean, there's something to say for that. Yeah,
we followed through. He ran it into the end zone. So, and I mean, they lost Julio Jones and they lost Sanu, but I mean, I'm not even saying that. Like, yeah, I mean, they lost two of their receivers, but they also got a couple of fumbles they recovered, luckily, although we did too. But like that one, the pooch kick, if we would have recovered that, it would have been like, what?
Yeah.
That would have been 14 straight points or something?
I loved it that they pooched that.
Yeah.
Usually teams just boot that out, but yeah, I mean, that would have been huge. But I thought we made our own breaks. We were pressuring Ryan. The Hyde interception that got tipped pass was a good pressure, great play by the defense. I mean, it was just a good play all around. And yeah, they Julio Jones got hurt. I don't really care. Who are our receivers? Like, yeah. I don't feel bad for Atlanta losing Julio Jones. They probably still had better receivers than the Bills, and they have two really good running backs, a good tight end. Like, I don't care. Say Julio Jones was gone. Yeah, that's still a good offense.
Yeah, we had our receiver got hurt too. Jordan Matthews broke his thumb or whatever, and we had a linebacker go out, and someone else got hurt. There's two defensive players got hurt. Both are safeties. Or a safety and a linebacker.
Gaines got hurt. Gaines came out. Humber came out.
Colt Anderson, too.
And, yeah, Matthews came out on offense, and we had
Colt Anderson.
You know, we got rocks for hands Zay Jones out there, so.
That guy, what the hell's his problem? Is he already, like, mind-fucked?
Yeah, it's mental. It's definitely mental. That drop against Carolina has, like, screwed him up. I mean, That drive, the drive, the worst drive he had was he dropped like a nice little slant. I don't remember if they showed a good replay on it, but like it seemed like a good throw over the middle from Taylor that he should have caught. And the very next play, Taylor lays one in there perfectly down the sideline, and he just like misplays it and just he looked so awkward. I don't know. It's just I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, there was a slant where they didn't show a replay. We rewound it when we were watching and. The first angle, you couldn't really tell if the ball hit him directly in the hands or not. But that was a big drop, and the other drop. I mean, that was a huge third down play. Like,
yeah, very next play or that same sequence. It was either one or two plays later. It was like, you know, that was not a good stretch for him. But he's got to get it. I mean, he had a catch later in the game, but he's got to with Matthews out now. I mean, Zay's got to really just got to pick up his game. Because I don't really know who's playing wide receiver for us. I guess we signed Philly Brown or something. I don't know.
Philly, my boy. Yeah. Him and Clay. Combined, they have, what, like one catch in their career. Well, Philly Brown might have a few catches, but
yeah, Kalen and Philly, and I wanted us to sign the Whitey. What the hell's his name? Brandon Riley off the practice squad. 'Cause I feel like he's the same type of receiver as Matthews, and he was impressive. Give the guy a chance.
well, at this point we got to do something. I mean, the trade deadline's not till October 31st. We're 3-1. We have all these assets. You tell me we can't send a third or fourth for some receiver? I mean, I was looking at some of the options. There aren't great options. I don't see, like, the Dolphins getting rid of Jarvis Landry. I don't see, like, the Chargers trading any of their, like, good guys other than, like, Inman, who's just nothing.
They aren't going to trade for a guy like Landry McDermott's like obsessed with like the locker room, and I don't think they're going to bring in someone like, with a personality like Landry or Marshall mid-season. I don't see it happening. But
even
they should make it. They got to do something.
Even after this Atlanta win, I feel like still teams aren't really. No one's like nationally. No one's talking about us that much. Which I'll like to stay under the radar for this Bengals game because this is an epic game. I didn't anticipate this game being so meaningful. A month ago or 2 months ago.
I think this Sunday's game is is really the make or break game for them. I think if they go into Cincinnati and take care of business against a team that really just sucks, then I'm buying in. But otherwise, if they lose to Cincy, it's a bad conference loss and one that you just really can't lose that game if you want to be a playoff contender.
Well, it's not a horrible loss. So I don't understand the line. That's the only reason why I have some reservations about this game. Do you think the line should be Cincinnati -3?
I was surprised it was Cincinnati -3. I would have probably guessed it would have been like -1 or something. Like giving them saying that we're basically even with them after 4 games I love it actually. I mean it's a total slap in the face. No, you're right. No one has any respect for this team. And this shows that. I mean, to be 3-point underdogs against a team that's 1-3, and they just beat the Browns last week. People think they're like starting to figure it out. Dalton has a hot hand now because he threw like 4 TDs against Cleveland. Like, I mean, give me a break.
Yeah. Oh, they hung in there with the Packers, even though they choked the game away at the end, and then they beat up on the awful Browns. Beating the Browns doesn't mean jack shit. That game is literally meaningless. They're significantly worse than the Jets are.
And guess what? Green Bay might not be that good.
Green Bay's never that good. They have a great quarterback, and that's it.
They're an 8-18. Green Bay might be like an 8-18, 9-17. Like they're not that great. Cincinnati got absolutely who killed them in Week 1? Houston? Was it Houston? I can't remember now. Houston or Baltimore? Just went into their bar in Week 1. Or no, it wasn't. Houston got killed by. Yeah, I think it was Baltimore went in there and like shut them out Week 1. I mean, give me a break. Baltimore lost by 50 to the Jags.
Yeah, and they did nothing against the Steelers last week. So, I mean, not much in the NFL in the first 4 weeks. It makes a lot of sense. So I'm not gonna say, right. this game, but I think it should be a pick'em. This line should be 0.
Yes, yeah, 0 or 1 for Cincy. I mean, I can see them being favored at home because they've, we're still the Bills, and our offense isn't. I think that. We're probably we got to be like bottom 5 in yards on offense, and our scoring offense isn't good. So that's what they look at. I mean, defense. I don't know. I mean, no one's buying in.
Good. I mean, again, we have to stay on the radar. Then we get to get in the bye week, get some of these players back. I'm just trying to Google flights to Cincinnati. I'm pretty sure we don't have a direct flight from Buffalo to Cincy.
You're connected and you're going to JFK
or Chicago. Yeah, and it's a holiday weekend. My boy C-Bus.
Oh wow, make the drive, man.
I got a wedding I have to go to on Saturday, or else I'd consider it.
Ooh.
Also, my record on the road is prohibitive.
Yeah, I mean you're 2-12 now or something.
Oh, I could drive up to Toronto and get a direct flight. 3-11 or something. What are you doing? Are you on a nature hike?
Oh yeah, man. The usual.
Oh, wow. Hanging out with coyotes out in Hamburg? That sounds fun.
No doubt. So we got Matt Milano getting the nod this week. What do you give me a little scouting report on him? Is he going to step in and can he be an upgrade?
No, he can't. Matt Milano? He used to be a safety. So he's got some athleticism seemingly. But he's undersized and he's not good. He's a rookie.
You never know. I mean, Humber, 10-year vet. Guy's been around, but I mean, some concern about Humber being out. Give Milano a shot. Rookie getting his first chance.
Boston College guy's going to be amped
apparently
up.
He played well last week, so.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, isn't Boston College known for linebackers?
Yeah, didn't that white guy from Carolina go there?
Yeah, that was what I was inferencing there, bud. Luke Kuechly.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. So all right, so we're 3-1. Last week we talked about definite wins, definite losses. We had Atlanta circled as an L. Where do you stand now on our record prognostication?
I still feel like, the defense is playing amazing. So we're going to be pretty much in any game. But if all of our offense is just Charles Clay and screen passes to Shady, which
aren't working.
Basically we just need this defense to continue to ball. And if they keep losing players, even just incrementally, a linebacker here, safety there, cornerbacks are banged up, but it seems like some of these players are coming back. The left tackle. I don't know. I can't. I don't want to jump on board all the way because then I just know that come Thanksgiving I'm gonna stick my head in the oven. But
we just beat 2 of the 5 best teams in the league in back-to-back weeks. And Carolina just went into New England and won, and we were better than them, in my opinion. So maybe we should start believing in this team. It's hard to, but if we beat Cincy, we're 4-1 going into the bye, and we're staring at Winston and EJ Manuel maybe coming into town. Could have a season.
Yeah, and even with Carr, the Raiders haven't been playing that well. The Dolphins clearly are horrendous. So that's 2 games that's probably going to be a split at worst with the Dolphins. We got the Jets again, who are still awful. But
I think between 2 games versus Miami, 1 game versus the Jets, 1 game versus the Colts. That's 3 guaranteed wins out of 4, at worst. So now you have 6, and then you just got to get you got Kansas City and at New England. Even at New England might not be a definite loss now.
The one thing, I'm scared to say it, but New England. We've buried them. We've all buried them, and they just rise up like Tim on a Sunday morning somehow after 35 beers. But tomorrow, the game Thursday night, Bucks, New England. A lot of people might be listening to this afterwards, but that game, that's a huge game.
Huge game.
New England can go to. That's a tough game. You go all the way down to Tampa Thursday, short rest against a pretty solid team. If they could be 2-3.
If they're 2-3 and we're 4-1, that'd be interesting. Right now, the Bills are 5-1 to win the division.
Yeah, New England's still minus 700.
Minus 700, maybe. Minus 7, I think. So it'd be interesting to see if the Bills are 4-1 and New England's 2-3. What those odds go to? I think it'd still be Bills would still be about plus 400, plus 3 or 400.
Yeah,
New England. That'd be good. Probably time to jump on them.
Monday,
so they jumped on them at 50-1, whatever they were, 25-1 for the season.
Yeah, I think they're 25-1 to win the division. Monday morning I woke up hungover, sweating, and I just had thoughts of Buffalo breaking the 17-year playoff drought. We get a bye, and then we get New England to come into our barn in the divisional round, and we just get smoked.
I can't. I just the thought of having a home playoff game. I just can't even wrap my head around it. I really can't. It's been. I haven't been in that. We haven't been. That stadium hasn't hosted a playoff game in 21 years. 22. It'll be 22 years. Yeah. 21 years this January.
It's baffling. I couldn't even wrap my mind around it. That whole and that's how it would play out probably too. And Brady would just come in and bash our skulls in.
Well, bye. That's optimistic. But
Well, I mean,
you never know.
clearly I'm lost. But just look at the whole conference. Say Denver wins their so it'd be KC would be the first bye, and then what? Houston's gonna win 12 games. I mean,
You can get the 2 seed at 11-5 because you're battling between Pittsburgh, Houston. Okay, let's say in this dream world of the Bills winning the AFC East, it's probably going to be like Pittsburgh and Houston. And how good are they?
exactly.
So, I mean, you get to 11 wins, you're probably the 2 seed. Assuming New England, it's a big stretch at this point. But
Yeah, it's a huge
you're
stretch.
Right. It's not out of the realm.
We are
As far
three.
as the wild card, though, so wild card, you're looking at. I mean, everyone was like sucking off Tennessee. They might just. I mean, are they good?
No, they're not. You can't give up 57 points to a rookie.
Yeah.
And their quarterback's always hurt.
They beat Seattle, and I watched that Seattle Indy game, and that was a game until like late in the third.
Seattle
Or at least
always plays
midway
horrible at
through
the
the third.
beginning of the year. I feel like Seattle always comes out super slow. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Seemingly.
So you can basically cross off like every other team in the AFC South. I mean, one of those teams could be like 8-8, 9-7, Jacksonville or Tennessee, but I mean, realistically, neither of those teams are that good. So then you're looking at Oakland and Denver as really the 2 competitors for this. Assuming Kansas City wins it, we got the head-to-head over Denver. That's huge. We never win those games.
Yeah, so we
Having
have
that in our back pocket against Denver. I mean, that's enormous.
And we could have the Raiders with a busted up quarterback and a team that their offense looks pitiful. They can't run the ball. Their receivers look old or shitty or injured. Amari Cooper, I don't know what happened to him. And Crabtree, he's just, I don't know if he's just old or I don't know. But
Oakland at home, your Bills will be probably favored for that game.
I still don't this +3 at the Bengals. I mean, what is
it makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. There's no doubt.
Well, to a certain extent, but I mean, Vegas has been wrong. What was the line against Denver? We were +4 at home against Denver.
Denver,
City?
I think it ended at like +2.5 or something like that. Or no, maybe it was +4 because they had just killed Dallas.
Yeah, and Dallas just got smoked by the Rams now. I'm just not scared of Andy Dalton. It's Andy Dalton, and it's Marvin Lewis. I mean, their defense is still pretty good, but they're not that good.
Last time we were 3-1. Actually, maybe we were 4-1 when we played them in Cincy. Dalton's rookie year, we had we laid a big egg there, and that was pretty much the writing on the wall. You were probably at that game.
I wasn't. Yeah, that was the game where Stevie Johnson dropped that pass. We laid an egg. We lost by 3, and we were winning the whole game.
Brian Scott scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. We just got to take care of business. If we get this game 4-1 at the bye, I might have to go to the ticket office or ticket, whatever, SeatGeek or something. Load up for the rest of the season.
Wow, you'd actually go to a game? That'd be shocking.
I might have to go see Winston. Is that first game after the bye, Winston?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know how I not go to that one.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're number 1 DVOA. Although Cincinnati's 9, but
we're number 1 defensively DVOA.
Yeah.
Yeah, since they just played the Browns. They probably had like 6 takeaways.
Yeah, Deshaun Kaiser. That guy's not the answer. I mean, it's still early in that guy's career, but the Browns, Hugh Jackson, you're going to really go like 2 or you're going to have 3 wins in your first 2 seasons and like you're definitely coming back next year. That's why the whole tanking thing, the Jets, I mean, we've gone over this over and over again, but
well, the Jets are doing a terrible job if they're trying to tank.
Nah, but they got a tough schedule after this. And so does New England has a tough schedule. But yeah, I mean,
they got to play all the division winners. So New England's defense is terrible. If Houston would have just not blown that game, oh man!
If their stupid hole in his chin asshole coach would have gone for it on 4th and inches,
yep. And they converted on like a 4th and 15 on that last drive, and Houston dropped an interception. It was a ridiculous loss for Houston.
What did you think about that second kick that we kicked that ball 56-yarder to go up 6 with 4 minutes left?
Well, I didn't. That was the worst part of the game for me. I thought that we got the interception, we returned it to the 35 or something, and on first down we run it, and McCoy loses like 4. And at that point, then I think on second down they ran it with Tolbert or something. Like they just quit. Like at that point they just settled.
I hate Tolbert.
Third down they ran like the QB run, and at that point they just gave up. I didn't like that play calling sequence, but as far as kicking it there, I mean, it's 4th and 10 at least. You're either punting it and pinning them, which I wouldn't have hated, or kicking it. I mean, Hauschka, he's automatic, so I don't know. I didn't love it. I didn't love the play calling on first, second, and third down. The field goal I could go a little either way on. What about you?
I hated it. I thought I wanted him to just punt, but what we're going to punt it into the end zone, and then it's a 20-yard, 18-yard punt, or if you get him inside the 10. I mean, the way our defense was playing and the way that their offense was playing, I mean, they did march right down the field.
Yeah.
Although we stopped them with 10 men on the field. So.
Oh my God, that hasn't gotten enough publicity. I don't think. Like everyone's like applauding McDermott, rightfully so. But imagine if they convert that and go on and win. And that fourth down play, you have 10 guys on the field. I mean, everyone's talking about how this team looks more organized, more disciplined, all that stuff.
That would have all went out the window.
The field are the most important play of the game.
Yeah, off a timeout. And he loves to do that.
Timeout.
I don't know if I like that or not. He calls a timeout to look at what the offense is going to do. I feel like the offense. I mean, they might catch on to that or something. Like show like a vanilla formation, and then although they can't count on us calling timeout, I guess. And that where we walk up to the line on 4th and inches at the goal line. What did McDermott say that? Oh, if Tyrod got a look that he liked, we would have went for it or something.
Yeah, if they saw something that they liked on D, because there's no way they were just lining up to like draw him off. There was obviously no point. But if he got a certain look, he was going to snap it. There's no way in how we were snapping that football. There was no way.
Yeah. No way.
I didn't hate the field goal there. I thought it was like the people were complaining that we should have gone for it, but it was 4th and a full yard, and it was to go up 7. Like that's a huge. You got to get those points.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. I mean, it's at home. I would have probably wanted to go for it, but on the road, just take the points. But
right at home, when you pin them, you got your crowd and everything. It's totally different. But yeah, to go up 7 there, take the points. But yeah, the second Hauschka field goal is definitely a debatable decision. There's no question. Going up 6 is usually just bad. You know, you don't really want to be up 6. You're asking to lose, but it was 4th and 10, not 4th and 1 or 2. So it's probably go either way on it.
Yeah, Patriots, they've given up 42, 20, 33, and 33. They play at Tampa Thursday, then at Jets, Atlanta on Sunday night at home, Chargers at home, bye. Then they go at Denver, at Oakland, and then later in the year they have to go at Pittsburgh. Sounds
like it should be 6 losses. I mean, they already got 2, and if they lose tomorrow, man.
All these guys, Patriots are going to go 16-0 easy. Like, what? I don't know.
You can't. You can't. I mean, yeah, that's a ridiculous thing to predict. There's a reason why that's happened once ever.
What's your prediction for this game?
23-20 Bengals. I hate it, but I just have this bad feeling, and I think I just don't like it.
I have a lot of worry, a lot of concern about a letdown, but I mean it's a new coach, and the team seems like I don't know. I mean all players pretty much say the correct thing except Cam Newton, but I'm not scared. 24-10. I'm going 24-10 Bills.
Wow,
you beat the fucking Browns.
We're just gonna smother them.
Yeah, it's not. We're gonna destroy Andy Dalton. We're gonna destroy him.
The way we've been pressuring the quarterback, if we continue to do that, Dalton, we could have it could be a game like that.
Manny Lawson. God damn it. Shaq Lawson's back. Darius is getting more healthy.
Yeah, we didn't even have Shaq in that game
Yeah.
last week. Like, everyone talks about injuries. It's always injuries that the other team has is the reason why we win. We're missing, 3 defensive starters for the second half with Gaines and Pumber and Shaq out? I mean, and Darius, our highest paid defense player, is a shell of himself. Like, come on.
Yeah, and Hughes looks like, I mean, what we did with Jerry Hughes last year, Rex Ryan, how he tried to destroy his career last year is just baffling to me.
Baffling.
But yeah, all right, we're rolling. We're going 4-1, and I'm gonna be partying all bye week in 2 Sundays.
I love it.
All right.
Okay, it's gonna hope all about my bills like Buffalo.
That's about it from Manager's Corner. Go fuck yourself, and the fuck with your show coming up next.
We're going to the playoffs, and you're going to take out one of our best players because you couldn't take a hit? That's a joke. That's an absolute joke is what it is.
Shit, I'm all about the bills like Thurman Thomas.
Where's the Hughes game? We need an L. We need an L against Houston. We need as many L's as we can pile up from now until